referee. I am the Lord of the Lark, said he. This is worth 5 points, not 1, 4, 2 or 3. Yes, I'll give you points for the Lark, said he.
Drop the beat!
Larklord, our online referee. I am the Lord of the Lark, said he. This is worth 5 points, not 1, 4, 2 or 3. Yes, I'll give you points for the Lark, said he. I did larks in my kitchen and I made things with food. Larks in the show that a live audience viewed. I did larks that were random, I did larks that were daft, and lots of larks filled with arts and
Hit the beat again!
crafts. Larklord, our online referee. I am the Lord of the Lark, said he. This is worth 5 points, not 1, 4, 2 or 3. Yes, I'll give you points for the Lark, said he.
Good evening and welcome to Larklord. I am John Myers, I am the Larklord, and I'm out without my fantastic tech tonight, as you could see by that rubbish return to the full screen. Tonight, we are going super spy with No Time to Lark. Our 4 contestants tonight have been sent on daring missions, performing feats of espionage and romanticizing gorgeous people. And we shall see who have done it best. As always, if you are watching, please comment along. Let us know. Let's see if anyone's in the comments already. Oh, we've got Katie Clark. Hello. And we have got Amelia. Hello to the pair of you. Please comment along during the show and let us know which task you like, which task you don't like, and normally be funnier than the people on the screen. If you're watching it on catch up, please still get involved with the comments. And please follow Miss Simp. Here we are up here. As well as Larklord Show. What's up, David? Let's introduce our cast for this evening. We're starting slightly later than usual because somebody had a little mission of her own to go on, didn't you, Alex?
I did. Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well. This is the second time you've been on Larklord.
It is, and I had the best time, so I'm here for it.
Are we back on because we want to win, or because we just want to cock about and make up for?
The thing is, I feel like I do that in life. I want to win and I want to cock about.
Okay.
So,
and they normally come to a head and neither happens.
Exactly.
You get too stressed doing it well, so you don't have fun and then you don't win.
Exactly. Or I just stay at home in my house, and that's what I'm doing already. So I'm best of both worlds, baby. Let's go.
Now, if someone saw the last episode you were in, they'll remember that you had found a mannequin head.
Yes.
Is that making a reappearance tonight?
It is.
Oh, okay.
It is, but in a very discreet way. See if you can catch it.
Okay, so we're doing a Where's Wally for your mannequin head. Okay.
You get genuinely bonus points if you can spot where I've used it.
Well, I'll come back to you in a second. We're going to introduce the lovely Donna Landy. Hello, Donna.
Hello, John. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Are you excited? Do you think you've done a good attempt at your tasks?
No, I think they're honestly absolutely rubbish.
That's good, because it's always good when someone does shit.
It was fun making them, so what the heck?
That's all that matters. And you never know, you might be really good at live tasks that nobody has any indication about what they are.
Oh, I hate this. I'm so nervous.
So I forgot to, Alex, do you have anything you wish to promote to anyone? Anything that you're doing?
Oh, just follow my Instagram. I'm really funny. And if you're in London, come to my gigs. I would love to see you there. Yes, whoever I'm talking to, you personally.
Yeah.
I'm offended you haven't come before, but it's okay. You can make it up to me by following every single gig that I do.
Donna, do you have anything you want people to follow, like, or come to?
Yeah, well, I've got a couple of gigs on the South Coast this coming week, and I'll be posting them on my Facebook account. But please, if you're in Nottingham, or if you know anyone in Nottingham or around about, I've got this amazing gig coming up on the 21st of November. Well, it's this month, isn't it? It's in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
With this guy Fedor Icalar that I got thrown together with to split a bill with, and apparently we have so much in common. Who knew? So it's going to be a hilarious gig. Come along. It's at the Carousel. It is at 2:30 on Sunday, 21st of November.
it doesn't clash with any shows that I'm running. So go watch it. And it might mean if I'm not dead, I will also be there. Let's say hello to our friend in the north, Eddie McKenzie.
Hello.
Hello. Before the show, I called you a pound shop Brian Blessed, and you seemed enamoured by that.
I love it. I'm going to put it on my website. It's going to be great.
So thank you very much for jumping in and doing this show. How do you think you've done?
So all right. I think I enjoyed them. They made me laugh. Had a good time doing them, and I thought I was rather late doing it, but from the sounds of everyone else tonight, I was well early.
No, I am more than used to setting the deadline early enough that when I get the late ones, it's fine. Do you have anything that you want to promote to people? Never know, might have someone watching from Scotland, or any social medias that people should follow.
Yes, most people do have internet in Scotland now. It's remarkable. Generally, I think, just find me on the internet. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. I'm having a lot of fun on TikTok these days. If you want to come get me on there. We've got a TikToker. Oh dear. Oh Lord. It's going to be flipping off dances eventually. But one thing I would like to promote is I've got a podcast, which everyone seems to have started over the last year and a half. A podcast called The Badger Shelf. And we're on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Music, all those things. And we're the sort of thing where we have lovely little chats about everything. So come and find us.
Yes. Finally, we have the wonderful Simon Hall. Hello, Simon.
Hello. I feel like I'm the only person who's dressed for the occasion. Like, I don't know.
That's so rude.
What are you trying to say, Simon?
I've got
we had a Halloween
sleeves.
episode last week and only one person had dressed up.
Like, look, we're all supposed to be spies, right? Yeah, and I would never ever do anything in a half-assed way. I'd never do half a job, right? So I'm just gonna grab a drink.
Oh God, no! You're gonna get kicked off the internet.
But it's a pleasure to be here. It's an absolute pleasure to be here.
Now, do you think you've done pretty good at your tasks, or have you half-assed it like your costume?
I'll be honest, I had blooming good fun doing them. Had a lot of technical issues. 2 cameras broke, and then I left a costume at someone else's house. So again, it was very last minute, but it was enjoyable.
Well, I've got everyone's tasks, and that's all we need for the show. Before, very, very quickly, do you have anything you want to promote before we get going?
Anyone who's in the Bedfordshire area, I run a comedy night at the George and Dragon in Bedford. Check us out on Simon Says Stand Up. We're going to be coming back in January. I can't be bothered to run them over Christmas. So check us out and follow us for January.
You have a bunch of people here tonight who just can't be bothered, it seems. But let's see if they've bothered for the first task. And the first task is... Yes, I want you to bring in the best gadget. Now, I hope you all have your gadget with you, and I think we're going to start in reverse order. So, Simon, I'd like to see your gadget first.
Right, well...
I think we already have seen Simon's gadget.
Well, you do know that a good spy gadget is always a lot smaller than you'd want it to be.
Absolutely. It's extendable. It's extendable. No, the gadget that I came up with. Now, I was thinking about this, right? Yeah, and I thought gadgets are all very well, right, for spies to do all sorts of clever things. But the biggest thing spies need to do is like pass messages between each other, right? So I came up with the spy trousers, the perfect design for passing messages between each other, right? Now, obviously, if you go up to someone and say a weird comment, people are going to be on the lookout for that, right? So what I've done, right, is I've secreted the weird comment, because no self-respecting spy would ever sit on the tails of his jacket. So all you've got to do is go and stand next to your handler. You lift the back of your jacket so you can sit down, and then you'll see a comment that no one would ever say. Something like, John Morris is a specimen of athleticism.
You do know I scored this.
Right, and then But here's the very clever bit, right? Because this is covered in like a sticky substance, right? Yeah. So when you sit down, all they've got to do is slide the message you need underneath your bum. As you sit down, it sticks to your bum, and then as you walk away, it flaps down, and no one ever knows that you've received a message.
So your gadget is leaving bum prints on park benches.
Bum prints on park benches. That is the goal, right? Because it's gonna save people from ever getting caught passing messages between each other.
Wait, what you see, like you get the paper, the lemon juice and stuff where you can write secret messages, and that's clever because no one's going to realise. Someone walks past a bench in the park and goes, "That guy just stood up and has left a secret message."
No, here's the thing, right? Yeah.
They're not going to say that. They're going to say that guy has shat a message.
Yeah, that is a more accurate description.
With his butt. They're going to say this guy's pooped and it looks like words.
Look, if I'm on the lookout for spies, right? Yeah, spies walking around with candles and lemon, right? Yeah, that's obvious, isn't it? Right? Yeah? What's that guy doing? Oh, he's squeezing a lemon over a bit of paper. Obviously, a spy. What's that guy done? He's just sat down on a bench. Boom.
Also, don't you need to ensure the message is the right part of your butt? But when you sit down, that bit is the imprint, because not all parts of your butt touch at the same time.
No, that's true, but that's why you've got the sticky pad on the bum, so you can pick up the message from the bench, right? You pick up the message from the bench. It's foolproof. It's foolproof.
Okay, Eddie, we're going to move on to you very quickly. What have you brought in for us today?
So, I've got a physical gadget here, which is probably a visual task. So we'll put them on. And in this state, so these are some good old spy goggles, you see, the classic spy lens. So in this state, they're neutralized. They're just cool sunglasses for going to Monaco and whatnot. When you go like this, they're X-ray goggles. When you apply these lenses, heat vision. And then when you have them like this, you get really good phone signal.
That's a gadget. That's not something you put on a piece of paper 2 minutes before the show.
I've got 5G.
That's a proper gadget. And I think you could see a proper 60s style spy wearing a pair of sunglasses like that. Gives you a bit of a nice Austin Powers vibe.
Again, though, look out for spies. A guy walking around like applying different lenses to his glasses. Obviously, a spy. A guy with trousers on.
Are we wearing trousers in this? Because with you, I'm never sure if you're actually going to put trousers on. Alex.
I don't know if actually I'm maybe proving Simon's point. If I was going to avoid two men in a park, I would more avoid the guy that's leaving prints with his arse than the person with glasses that fold outwards. I would say that's a fine person to meet in the park. So take that information as you will from a spy point of view.
I wanted to see a gadget and I've gotten a gadget. I think that's a very strong entry. Donna, what have you brought in for us?
I agree. I think that's a wonderful entry. Simon, I'm very glad that you remembered to bring along some spy trousers, because just a shame you didn't remember to bring any along in reality. My gadget is, everything's got to be miniaturized, hasn't it?
Yes.
So I brought along a special miniaturized set of binoculars, so that no one would ever see me using these, would they? I'd be totally unobtrusive if I was sat next to somebody leaving bum prints on a park bench. You wouldn't notice a thing, would you?
The fact that that's actually the Hubble telescope.
Yeah.
You can't trust eBay, can you? Fuckers.
Sell this to me. Why would you want a pair of those as a spy? A pair of the most obvious spy gadget ever.
Well, it's actually to see whether my assassination plot on the local squirrels has worked, because I know they're cute and cuddly and everything, but they do make an awful mess of our bins, and at my age that becomes much more important than cuteness and cuddliness. So I didn't actually do this for the video, but I was thinking of it as like poisoning some nuts with vanilla essence, because that's all I've got. I don't actually have any cyanide. And then I could watch from my flat window as they ate the nuts. You see? There you go.
Alex, what have you brought in?
So I've also done glasses. I figured a spy equipment is glasses that can take pictures, so you can, take pictures of your surroundings. Often that's quite obvious, having a camera, and also you only get one angle. So I've made some glasses with a bunch of different camera angles, and they have been cleverly concealed, so you'd never know they're on there. Imagine all the angles that I'm getting right now, baby, over there, and you'd never know, because you'd look and go, "Oh, that girl's got eyes." You know what spies have? Eyes. You wouldn't think about it. So
no one would
spies do have eyes.
No one would ever know that this is anything other than normal glasses.
Yeah.
And I stand by that.
I can see you walking through the streets of London with those and people go, "Yep, that's just a fashion statement now."
I wear this all the time. All the time. And you can't prove me otherwise.
I can look for your Instagram to see if you've got a nice photo of you in those in London. Right, let's score this round. So we score between 1 and 10 based on how decent I think you've done. I really want to see gadgets here or good ideas. We are going to start with Simon. I am not sold on your trousers. Sadly, I'm going to give you 3 points.
Oh.
You wait, MI5 will be calling me up after this show for the patent on the spy trousers.
And if they do, you can put a hit out on me. I'm going to go to Donna next. I liked the fact that you brought an object in. I dislike how it was just a random object you clearly had in your closet. But I'm going to give you 5 points for that. For clearly a thing a spy would absolutely use. So it's now the battle of the specs. See, I want to reward creativity here, and I've got a feeling Eddie owns those glasses anyway, as cool as they are.
Yeah.
So Eddie 7 points, and Alex.
That's fair enough.
I do it in my spare time. I have a job, a full-time job.
Not for much longer if you keep doing stuff like this. Let's move on.
The worst part is, these are my girlfriend's glasses. I just kind of took them. Honestly,
so you're not going to have a job. You're not going to have a girlfriend.
The more you see my task, the more patient you realise my girlfriend is.
Speaking of, let's jump across to the next task.
Ooh.
Perform the cruelest assassination. I want to start with Alex, considering what she's just said. So do you want to say anything before I put the first image on screen?
I would. So I how do I phrase this? I'm a bad person.
Yes.
And I suddenly realized the deadline was coming really close, and I had quite a few gigs that week. And I realized I didn't have any spare time. So it was 10 p.m. at night. And I kind of turned to my very lovely girlfriend, who doesn't deserve any of this. And when I have this idea, we need to do it now. There's no time. And their response was just to go, yeah, all right. So I want the context for these photographs is that this is 10 p.m. at night on a Tuesday.
Okay. So let's have a look at the first one. And I believe I've got it in the right order. So this is number 1. What's happening here?
They are about to tuck into a delicious meal. They're incredibly attractive, and they need fueling for it.
And then... Their mill has attacked them. It has come to life and started strangling them.
Oh my God.
I was hidden in the spaghetti the entire time.
Right. Oh, you were in the spaghetti.
I was in the spaghetti
Whoa.
the entire time.
Whoa.
And now they're dead.
Oh my God.
That was 10 p.m. at night, and that was me going. And also, this came to me in a dream. I was like, murder spaghetti. Hey, we've got to do this. Look, murder spaghetti.
Killing your girlfriend came to you in a dream. Okay. I'm going to ask this to everyone. We all know a good assassination is followed by a good catchphrase. Do you have a good one for this? Does anyone?
I don't think she's dead. I think she's just passed out.
Oh.
Does that not look dead to you?
No, they're dead. They're dead.
Not holding their face high enough above the spaghetti so they don't get it all in.
Do you know what the worst part is? They have their face fully in that spaghetti.
Oh, do they?
Because of their hair. You can't tell.
You should have done an image of the face pulled back up. Just covered in spaghetti.
I should have, because the thing is, they legit did that. They legit put their face in the spaghetti. And you can't tell.
All right, okay, we have some puns from the audience.
Okay,
None of the funny people have thought any. Let's have a look. Cleo Pascal Henry, spaghetti about it. And David,
Spaghetti about it.
They seem to have passed away.
Good. So
David.
Pasta La Vista, baby.
Oh, that would have been a great one.
Oh,
We're the funny people, and the comments are yet again better than all of us. Just to answer Katie, they were filmed at the Excel in London with a very patient friend. I want to head on over to Eddie.
Oh God.
So this is your first one. Do you want to explain what's happening here?
So, the very suave secret agent in the background is trying to break into this lockup. Yeah. This lockup here, and there's a nasty thug. There's some sort of muscle guy with a gun, with a very official looking gun. And so I've got something in my pocket there, which I'm going to use. Oh no! It's not a blow dart gun. It's some sort of violent stabbing act, and it's gone. This is a professional stuntman, I should say. Don't try this at home. It's professional eye injury actor right here.
Right. Got one more to look at. Should we have a look?
Oh! And I've
I've
added my own caption.
I do want to hear you say this out loud.
I'd say that was his last straw.
Very, very nice. See, we had the pun already of the task.
In the picture.
Definitely help him get a couple more points there.
I have a question, Eddie.
Yeah, go.
You said it was a professional stuntman. Do all stuntmen do stunts with a delighted look of how clever they are on their own faces? It's like, ha, look how good I am.
They all do. They're all.
They'll be edited in post. Like.
Yeah. See, I'm not that good at Photoshop. I forgot to take off the glee.
I just quite like it. It seems like the stuntman just is ready for the sweet release of death.
Yeah.
So he's just like, oh,
He's lived enough. He's seen enough.
Like, this is a great excuse.
Working for the big bad guy. He needed an out.
Donna, you've sent in a video for your assassination, so I think we should have a little look at this now.
Has your government been affected by sleaze? Is it just too much dirt in your cabinet? Well, get it out right now with Johnson's top-to-toe body wash. So my plan is I'm going to replace this with hair remover, send it to Boris, all his hair will fall out and he'll die of embarrassment.
You know what I love about that? I love the fact that it would just, Boris would be like, a random bottle of shampoo. I'm going to use it immediately.
He's always got to keep his hair done, nice and shiny.
Yeah. Oh, it must be bath time.
But he does take after Churchill. Churchill loves his long baths, so
Loves
he's
a
always on the
bath.
lookout for a nice excuse to do his hair and avoid responsibilities.
And both racist, so.
Satire!
Ah.
So we've only got one left to look at. Simon, are you wanting to introduce this at all?
Yes. Well, I was given the task of meeting an enemy Russian agent at a fine old mansion in the British countryside.
Ooh.
So this was where we were. So I disguised myself as an avocado-clad vicar to avoid arousing suspicion.
Legit, you look great. That's
thanks very much. Yeah, you know what? I genuinely think of joining the clergy based on this. I
was like, this is hot.
I'm not actually. Is this a Photoshop? Because I kind of believe you do just have this anyway.
Yeah, it is a Photoshop. Yeah, it is a Photoshop. But I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest. Start heading out in this on the town. But I was worried, right? Yeah, that my service revolver would draw too much attention. But on my way in, I found a mantelpiece covered in candlesticks. So I snuck one off the mantelpiece, hid it underneath my vestments, and made my way to the library, where I clobbered my assailant to death, whacked him right over the head with my candlestick. Now, I was making my escape through the gardens when I was accosted by a cook. And she said, I know that you were the one who committed the murder. And I said, give me some proof.
Brilliant.
Does anyone have anything that might take that down a peg?
Whoa.
That was very clever. I like the pullback reveal, like an egg, like assassination.
That was clever and hot. You should be.
I mean, that's going on a poster.
From Fleabag. Simon's in town.
I think we're going to score. So I'm going to do this in reverse order, actually. So I'm going to start with the best first. Simon, I'm going to give you 9 points.
Yes.
Yes.
Eddie, you're going to get 7.
Oh, thank you.
I do think Donna and Alex's were both good. So actually, we're not going to have a massive jump. Donna, you're going to get. Donna, you're going to get 6. Alex, you're going to get 5.
My Cleo put their faith in pasta.
But yours didn't have any satire to it.
No, I cannot look them in the face after this gig and say, "Oh, that's 5 points."
It's all right. It's covered in pasta.
So are you saying that I've just not scored you high enough?
I'm hurt. To be honest, I'm more worried about having to be accountable for my actions.
So was it, if you had scored well enough, I will accept this. But if you're going to force me to do this and not win the episode, then we're over. I think the scores are staying. And we're going to have a quick look at the scoreboard now. So after 2 tasks, Alex has 13 points, Donna has 11, Eddie has 14, and Simon has 12. It is very, very close.
Whoa.
To go.
My goodness.
Now, for the next task. It is our live task, and this is a super quick 30 seconds one. I'm going to start a timer on my phone. At the end of this 30 seconds, I want you to have disguised yourself as best as possible, because all good spies need a good disguise. The timer is starting now. I just set the timer for 31 minutes. I can hear some echo. So we're going to mute everybody. And let's have a look in the comments. Amelia is just laughing her head off. David going, real hair trigger on that scheme. Do you think I have scored people fairly thus far? Or do you think I have made some horrific errors? Let me know in the comments. You've got about 10 seconds left, everyone. Who's going to be the first back? Who's going to be the first back? Eddie has returned. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Simon! It's so disguised he's not back, and we just got a nice shot of your underwear. So let's go through this one at a time and see who you are. So, Alex, I would like some explanation over your disguise.
I am Madama Baltimore, a heiress from Bosnia. I am very rich and sexy, and no one can prove otherwise. I have a flair for the dramatic, and all my husbands are dead. This hair is real and definitely mine.
And
also,
have a wig lying about. So you're wearing some Christmas tinsel, which indicates you've already put up Christmas decorations, which must lose you some more points.
I'm not going to lie, genuinely, they're not from Christmas decorations.
Oh, are they not?
No, we dressed up the head I have for my friend's birthday, and we gave her a crown.
Oh, fantastic! I think that's a very strong disguise. Donna, who are you tonight?
I'm actually a professional skier. I like to go on the slopes a lot, and I'm definitely not responsible for any injuries caused to any F1 drivers on the
slopes. Simon, what is your disguise?
Well, we all still haven't got over the tragic passing of Steve Irwin, but I'm Steve Irwin's son, professional crocodile fighter. I'm a cool dude because I've got a hat on backwards. I've got my Australia zoology jacket, and I'm ready to fight some crocodiles.
And why is this disguise helpful in any way, shape, or form?
In case I need to get some information from crocodiles and they've torn apart my spy trousers.
In case you need to infiltrate the laser shooting crocodile ring.
Yes, it's a common problem for spies in the modern age.
And Eddie, who are you, or who are you not?
Guten Tag. I am Klaus von Good Accent. And I am from ambiguous European country.
And your outfit is helpful how?
Because it's
Oh, where's your accent gone? Where's your accent?
This is what I studied at Oxford, Mr. Bond. I am dressed in the common garb of my country, and I've got this hat under which I hide a headpiece. Ha! You will never see that coming. Yes, and under this face is very normal face, not burned at all in a horrible chemical accident.
So, for good disguise, I am looking for something that makes you look inconspicuous, makes someone who looks at you go, that is not the person who I thought they were 10 seconds ago. I think the winner of this task is Donna, because Donna has absolutely changed. I don't believe that is Donna. That is a skier. Donna, I'm going to chuck you 9 points. However, saying that, as much as it's glitz and it's glam, I believe Alex's character. I'm going to give Alex 7 points.
Snake skin.
It is indeed. Do I go for Steve Irwin's son, or do I go for going to be caught out by James Bond in half a second because the accent is so bad? I'm going to give Simon 5 points and and Eddie 4.
Yes, that's entirely fair enough.
And that's my decision. Let's not hang around and let's move on to our video task, our penultimate task of the evening. Those videos are entirely to do with spies, I promise you. Yes, I would like you to go on the most daring mission. Oh, and we've all gotten out of our disguises already.
Yeah.
I think we're going to start with Donna's first. Would you like that?
No, because it's shit. But apart from that, yeah.
Right. Eddie, you're going first.
All right.
Let's take a look at your video.
Do 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 do. Dindlin do, dindlin do 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 do, do do do. Dun 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 dun. Handlin dun 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 do do. Da 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 da. Boom! Yes.
What was the plot? Well, Alex has a question. What's your question, Alex?
Can I ask you a question? Do you get points for being hot? Because I swear to God. I think I missed the part where you had to be really sexy doing this.
This is the Super Spy episode.
That's just how I...
Also, Donna looks really different.
So I presume that there's some giant plot here about having to find one of the last Iron Brews left in the country after a supervillain or something like that.
Exactly, you know.
Yep.
An evil supervillain threatened to wipe out the Iron Brew factory, killing the final members of the Bar family, because there's only 2 people in the world who know the ingredients and they know half of it each. And he was going to hold them to ransom and kill them. And so rather than saving them, I thought, bugger, I better go and get some Iron Brew before it runs out. The authorities will deal with that. That's above my pay grade.
And in the video, you seem like you were worried that someone was going to catch you doing this.
Well, yes, you know, because technically they had asked me to save the Bar family. Right. And I was like, oh, God, I need my Iron Brew, son, before I take on something like that. So technically I was skiving in the video, and I didn't want to be caught bunking off work.
Emily says that was beautifully done, and David says
hey!
I do think you should feel guilty though, Eddie, because it is panic Iron Brew buying like that which caused the Great Iron Brew Crisis of 1976.
I'm not proud of my actions. But desperate times.
Donna, I would like to have a look at your video now.
Okay, you have a look. Let's have a look.
We'll get it over and done with.
Yeah.
Oi! You putting your rubbish in my paper?
No, it wasn't me.
And the BAFTA goes to your neighbour.
Oh, I'm
Told you it was shit.
Sweetest voice. Like,
That's my daughter. That was my daughter. She was filming. I'm playing my neighbour. Bless her.
This now seems we need to go and check in on Alex. Alex, was Donna hot in that?
Oh, right, I didn't think that needed to be mentioned.
She wasn't as hot as that skier who was here a minute ago, though. They were gorgeous.
We'll get Alex ratings at the end.
Obviously, Donna was hot, and the neighbour was the cutest thing. Honestly, like your neighbour spoke, and I just went, "Oh," out of my.
It's a very day mission, and it was an actual mission. You had to go and dispose of your recycling waste in somebody else's. So there were consequences. There were stakes there. Alex, are there going to be any stakes in your video?
So many stakes.
Dum dum da da dum dum da da dum bum ba da dum bum ba da 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 dum dum da da dum dum da da dum dum da da dum dum da 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 da.
Calling to the faraway towns.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
Da da bum bum da da dum dum da da dum dum da da dum dum da 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 dum dum da da dum dum da da dum dum da da dum dum da da da. And sky fall, let the sky fall, and it crumble, let it crumble. We will stand tall and face it all. Together when the sky fall, let the sky fall, and it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all. Together in the sky fall. Dum da da dum dum da da dum dum da da dum dum da 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 da.
Oh my God!
I want you to know that was done on Halloween. So me, my flatmate, and my girlfriend were all hanging out of our offices.
I got to say
We
that
could
was
tell in the
that was
singing.
absolutely brilliant. And I got to say, Alex, you were really hot.
Thank you so much.
And all night.
I was so impressed with your skills scaling that wall. Was that really you, or did you get a stuntman in to do it?
That must have been CGI.
No, I got a stuntman in, but I had to Photoshop out the sheer glee on their face. The shot where I travelled globally to get the ring was done out of my house, and there's like a good 20 takes of just people walking past, wondering why I'm holding a Dolly Parton cutout and then forget like a javelin.
And I presume that you just happen to own a Dolly Parton cutout.
I genuinely do.
That's going to take some beating. Simon, is yours better than that?
I've no idea. That was amazing. That was. I'll take second place at this point. You know, I've kind of given up on it.
Is that? Should we just not watch it and you're going to take second?
You know what? Yeah. If it helps, I'll take an 8 points. That's fine.
No, tough. We're watching it.
In order to receive my mission, first I needed to meet with my handler. We set up a meet in the local park. Fortunately, I was wearing all the latest in spyware technology. Still the crown jewels? There was surely only one place I had to go.
That was the most Freudian thing I think I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
I think, what did that message say?
Steal the crown jewels.
No, not that message.
Again, it would have to be something no one would ever say in real life. So it said, John Morris's beard doesn't make him look homeless. You mock the spy trousers. That is proof of concept. That is proof of concept.
Yeah, no, I got it.
What
my issue I'm taking with now is you sat down to leave a message and you were given a message somehow.
They slipped the message underneath my bum. I've got a sticky patch on the bottom of the trousers.
Oh, right.
They're message receiving trousers.
Cool.
They're
so you
message
sat
receiving
down,
trousers.
pick the message up with your butt, and then you look like you're rearranging yourself to get the message.
I just shadily pull it out, have a look at the message.
Why are all of your tasks so sexual? I saw your dick within minutes of being on
Alex,
screen.
not you, Simon.
James Bond's got nothing on you. It's just
nothing.
It was hot. Oh, give me that.
There we go. We need to please score this. And oh god, they were all brilliant. I am going to give. I'm sorry, Donna. It was great. I'm going to give you 7 points, Donna, and that is the lowest points I'm handing out.
Oh, that's great, though.
Simon, you're going to get 8 points.
It's an outrage, but fine. I thought I'd already agreed for second place.
Yeah. And then
I completed a mission. I could just go and buy some iron brew.
I thought it had proper stakes in there. No. Yes, I'm going to give Eddie 9 points, and Alex is going to walk away for full 10 points. We have only one task left. Let's have a little look. Please welcome to the screen, if he is ready, the wonderful, the fantastic, the Eddie Johnston bit. So, Eddie, we have a task for these lovely contestants to do. Do you want me to reveal what it is?
Yeah, you go for it. You go for it. It's your show.
So, like all good spy films, there is always a nice musical introduction. Eddie is going to play a short piece of music in a second, and what I'm going to do is you're all going to have a chance to create a good title for it, create a good introduction to a spy film. As I said before the show, there is no expectation you can sing, so use objects, use what you've got, use any of your costumes from earlier to create a lovely, glorious introduction to your spy film. Eddie, do you have the piece of music that you're going to play?
Yes, I toyed around with just doing this one, but that seems to be someone's used that once, apparently. So we'll go with something that doesn't cause any problems for any copyright, shall we? Let's try that.
That sounds good.
So I did also toy with the idea of playing something that sounded just a little bit like Adele, because that seems to be most theme tunes. But we'll just go with this instead. Are ready, everybody? Here we go. Right. Spies. That's kind of where we went with it.
So that is your backing track. You have got a couple of minutes to go and decide what you're going to do for the final task, and me and Eddie are going to judge them. So head off. We're going to take you all off screen, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, all the best for that, guys. Sorry about that.
And now, hello, Eddie. How are you doing?
Hello, mate. How are you doing? Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad.
Thank you very much for joining us.
That's quite all right. Not a problem. Seems to be having lots of fun. People running around the XL. Can't quite work that one out. I did like that music. Was that yours?
No, I worked out what I could steal legally from the internet.
Congratulations.
So I've got a feeling you have a show coming up soon.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. You mean this one?
Oh, yes, I do.
Strangely enough, yeah, this is my album launch. I made an album, John. I have. I know. It's me and my ukulele and my various bits and pieces that I have toyed around my spare room. And yeah, I've made a full album full of silly songs and nonsense. Some of them long ones, some of them short ones, and I'm really pleased with it. It's really good. So I figured, why not do an actual album launch at Nottingham Comedy Festival?
Monday, November the 15th.
7:30
p.m.
That's the one.
15th.
Yep, it's on the fly.
7:30 at the Angel, which is in the central of Nottingham, and it's only a £5 as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Come down and enjoy the very best of songs with the very best of comedy, or something along those lines. Because Bill Bailey's later on in the month, so you have to come to me instead. And yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Actually, should be a good one. I got a show with actual songs and all the rest of that malarkey.
Is there anything you want to say or do people to get them interested in coming?
Well, considering the fact that I normally just do stupid songs on my own and never quite sure what response we're going to get. This was a response to Alex from earlier on. She wrote a little bit. I think Alex's girlfriend is being a little bit hard done by at the minute. So this is for Alex's girlfriend, who's probably wondering a little bit. Have you seen my glasses? Because I really need my glasses. But for me to find my glasses, I really should use my glasses. I wish I had my glasses, because it's a blur without my glasses. Have you seen my glasses? What do you mean? They're on my face. There we go. So that's a song that normally gets played for my mother-in-law because she loses them all the time. Anyway, if you haven't seen me before, that's pretty much it.
Honestly, Eddie is absolutely fantastic. He's performed for Late Stage Comedy many times, and I absolutely can't wait to see his hour show. He is always a blast, and I recommend everybody getting a ticket for it. I think absolutely. Everyone's ready. So are you ready to help judge this with me?
Yes, I am. I'm ready to play for people because I genuinely don't know. You asked me to do a theme tune. I was like, do they want me to do all the words and things as well? And I thought, no. There's got to be something for them to do, isn't there?
Yes.
If I just sit here and play a song, they don't have to do nothing. So yeah.
We're not necessarily looking for them to have written a song alongside.
No.
I would like to see some indication of, like, the James Bond introductions with some nice images and some.
We'll see what that looks like, shall we?
Shall we have Alex first?
You go on then.
Hello, Alex. Are you ready? You are on mute. I'll unmute you.
Sorry, that's my fault. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, I think this could be a legitimate James Bond theme.
Nice.
If I heard this in a James Bond theme, I'd go, that's pretty standard to everything else they've done.
Okay.
So, would you like Eddie to start playing?
I would love Eddie to start playing, please.
Let's go.
Okay. And your ring and your heart. This was written by Alex, an impartial judge wrote all of this, and you can't read otherwise. Alex.
Nice.
So talk us through the lyrics very quickly, because it went a little bit muffled slightly. So what were some of the best lyrics from that?
Talk through these lyrics. I tell you what, I think the important themes of those lyrics is truth.
Yep.
Inherent truth. Mainly talking about how sexy I am. And how I will steal your girl and your ring, referencing the missions I have done.
Yes.
Thankfully, I have an impartial judge in my flat currently that can't lie. And they wrote this, not me. They said all of these words.
Cool.
And
this judge, we're not going to get to meet, are we?
Nope. They're too busy being impartial.
Yeah. What did you think, Eddie?
I'll be brutally honest. I was trying to concentrate on the chords because I couldn't remember what I'd written. But no, I like the callback to earlier on, and naturally the impartiality implies to, well, not me. I'm not impartial in the slightest, so that's absolutely fine. I don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. So I'm just going to go with my favourite.
Brilliant.
Which is me.
take Alex off screen.
Currently, Alex, yes.
Eddie on. Hello, Eddie.
Hello.
Oh, no, him. Okay, not me. Were
Eddie?
you talking to me or
Hello,
to
EDDY.
Yes, okay. Spelling is important.
Too many Eddies.
Are you ready for your song, Eddies?
Yes. So
yes, we are.
I've not so much written lyrics. I've made a visual presentation along with the song.
That is entirely acceptable. When you're
that was quick.
Down.
Okay.
Okay, right. Are you ready? Let's go.
Action. Oh. Like birds. This is the femme fatale.
I'm just going to keep going. You tell me when you want me to stop.
Oh yeah. And then the final shot, the title of the film.
Wow.
Well done. What did you think about the namesake, Eddie Johnston?
Well, I love the fact that Eddie's managed to actually do all of that without having to move. It's literally got
bloody car.
We can have some of that. Yeah, why not? So basically, what we need to make sure that anyone who does Larklord in the future just have a load of stuff within reach, and then you'll be absolutely fine.
I do tell all the contestants to have random junk by this.
In which case, you've done very well, sir. Very well indeed.
Yeah.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
We should have Simon Hall up next. Hello, Simon.
Hello.
Are you ready to go?
I am. Yes. Hopefully I've not given myself too much stuff to do. But like I was inspired, like those intro sequences. There's always like weird things like that have nothing to do with anything else, and something falling into a drink. So I think I've got everything.
Cool.
Okay.
Count us down when you're ready.
Okay, you ready? 3,
yeah.
2, 1. He's got spot trousers. He's ready to get his mission. He's running wild. He's got to fight a pigeon. He's got cool hats. He's going to seduce some women. It's Bond. He's fighting Dr. Goo.
Yes.
Nice.
Love that.
We had great things on the screen. We had some lyrics to that.
Oh, we did. We even had some rhyme schemes. I don't think I've ever thought of rhyming women with pigeon. Good work. Good work indeed. Strange, never cropped up in the same song for me. But you know, what are you doing? Oh, that's his lighter. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
We've only got one more left to go. Let's say goodbye to Simon and add Donna to the screen. Are you ready, Donna?
Oh yeah, I think
yes. Donna's got it going on. Come on now.
Right.
Every good spy film needs a big ending. So here we go.
Cool. This is the big ending. Then count us down when you're ready.
All right, just hit it when you're ready. I'll jump in.
Okay.
You thought you had it good, falling face first into your food. You thought you'd seen it through, cracking open your iron brew. And I thought it would really sting when you stole your girlfriend's ring. But what really took my breath away was the raid on the crown jewels. And the way you knocked your stunt man out with some amazing tools. Spy film, it's a spy film. The sexy, scary, daring, dairy spy film, spy film, spy film, spy film.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Superb. What did you think, Eddie?
I thought it was brilliant. I reckon we could have gone on there for a long, long time. I don't know exactly where that was going, but I can just imagine all the orchestra in the background, racing to a crescendo. Yeah, absolutely. Shirley Bassey on the go. Brilliant.
Those are our 4 tasks and 4 great attempts by 4.
Right.
So let's bring Alex, Simon, and Eddie back onto screen. And we shall now judge. So, Eddie, you can score between 1 and 10. I don't think I've scored anyone 3 or lower yet on this show, but it is all up to you. Would you like to go in the order that you saw them?
It's pressure, this, isn't it? I didn't realise this was going to happen.
Well,
right, okay. Right.
So Alex has some nice lyrics.
So this is out of 10, right? Okay.
So it's out of 10.
To be honest, I was talking about how hot I am. So any points that low, I will take as a personal slight to myself. I will take it as a personal comment on my appearance.
And this is entirely just
a good job.
This is entirely just on this task, right? So the fact that Alex has actually punched her girlfriend in the face during one of the tasks and all the rest of it, that's irrelevant, right? Yeah. Okay, right. I think Alex needs definitely at least an 8 for that. Larklord, definitely an 8.
Thank you.
Apologies. That was an alarm for some reason.
I thought it was Simon playing on his little thing.
No, I couldn't work out what it was. It's my new phone that was just... So, Alex, you're going to get 8 massive points.
Thank you so much.
Starting big. You saw Eddie's next.
Yes. I have to say, there was one particular moment during Eddie's that really made me giggle, which was the use of the phrase "saucy dancing." It could have been any other phrase, and he wouldn't have got the attention. But saucy dancing, plus accompanied by the actual dancers themselves, did love that. So I think that's probably an 8 as well. Possibly edging towards maybe. I'm going to go with a tie on that one. Am I allowed to give tied scores?
No, they must be individual.
Okay. Fine. Was it better or worse?
So
should have known that beforehand, shouldn't I?
You know what? I'll let you give a tie. You can give some ties.
Okay.
All great.
Okay.
So Simon was next up.
As a songwriter, this is what I do. So to try to actually put a rhyme scheme together in such a short amount of time, I thought that was fantastic, and accompanied by all of the props as well. I'm going to go full 10.
10?
Oh, yeah. I'm a generous man. I'm a very positive kind of guy.
You're a better scorer than John is. That's what I'll say. You're a better scorer than John is.
Yeah.
Which leaves us just with Donna, who closed out the 4.
Right.
How generous are we going to be on for Donna?
Well, am I still allowed to give ties?
I've let you give 1, so you're going to give 2. You can give 2.
Let's go.
Whoa!
So at the end of that, Eddie has given Alex and Eddie 8, and Donna and Simon 10 points each.
And if he'd been more aware of the scoring scheme, then maybe it would have been a little bit different. But let's go with what we got.
Thank you very much, Eddie. Would you like to remind people the date of your show?
15th of November at the Angel in Hockley. And if you can't come to the show because you're somewhere else in the world, buy my album. It's on Bandcamp now. EddieJohnsonBit.bandcamp.com.
We'll say thank you to Eddie, and we'll see you in a bit. And now, that is it for the show. So before we look at the final score, you've got 10 seconds each to just let us know what people should follow you on and where they should find you. So Donna, you first.
I'm Posh Tranny on all the socials. That's Posh and Tranny with an IE at the end. If you want to follow me, all my gigs are on there. Don't forget, November 21st in Nottingham at the Carriage Song.
Yeah, come to my gigs. I'd love to see you. You specifically. Whoever's listening, you. I've missed you. And I think you missed me. I feel like we have a connection here. Anyways, you should come to my gig and we can talk about it.
Simon. Simon is silent.
Yeah, anyone along the South Coast, Bournemouth, I'm playing Black Cherry at the end of the month. It's my first paid gig, so please come along and support me. It would be amazing to have you.
And Eddie.
Yes, come and find me online. I'm Eddie Mackenzie everywhere apart from Twitter, where a dog has my username.
So follow Eddie the dog on Twitter, everyone.
Eddie Mackenzie, lovely dog. I highly recommend it.
That's for us. Next week, on Friday, it is Nottingham Comedy Festival, and we have some fantastic acts, which include someone you might have just seen. We've got loads and loads of stuff from this Friday up until the following Saturday with late stage and missing improv comedy. But also, we're not going to be online next week with Larklord.
Oh.
We're going to be in person. 1 year anniversary since we set this stupid thing up in lockdown. I'm going to take all of Ratcliffe, Jay Sandu, Nicky Morgan and Ricky Bowshaw and subject them to an hour of ridiculous tasks live on a stage in Nottingham. It's only in £5, so please come and watch. There's only one thing left to do for this episode, and that is to look at the final score. And I will say it is incredibly close. There is only 3 points between the person in last place and the person in first place.
If I haven't won, can I submit an inquest after the show?
That's what Owen Pattinson said.
The winner of No Time to Lark on her second appearance is Alex.
Whoa!
Of a single solitary point ahead of Donna, and only 2 points ahead of Eddie and Simon, who draw in third place.
I would genuinely, can I dedicate this win to someone?
I would pick your girlfriend.
Yeah. I would like to dedicate this win to my girlfriend because bloody hell have they just kind of gone along with it. You know, so much so that the other day they woke up and went, "Don't you have to make a spy gadget? Have you done that?"
And if Alex's girlfriend will allow it, we'll hopefully see Alex again on December 5th for the Kings and Queen finale. But that's it from Larklord. That's it from me. So we'll see you live next week or online in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.